Samantha Goldie Marie Robinson. This is my sister, Maggie Server. This is my dad, Ray. This is my dad's girlfriend, Roxanne. This is my husband, Matt. And this is Jason. This is my audience. First, I want you guys to think a little bit about your name. And what's the ugliest name that you can think of? Buna. Buna is the ugliest name I can think of. And my mom almost named me that. So this is a picture of me and my mom. Can you see it? This is a picture of me and my mom. But thank God, my dad. This is a picture of me and my dad when I was born. My dad named me Samantha Goldie Marie Duffield instead. We'll get to why I'm Robinson after that. First, we're just going to go through my name from start to finish. So Samantha, then Goldie, then Marie, then Duffield, and then Robinson, obviously, because I'm married. First, I hated my name when I was growing up. I hated it. Because everybody's name was Samantha. Everybody. I went to school with like 10 Samanthas. So I really hated it. In English, it means good listener. And in Hebrew, it means gift of God. And what's even weirder is my sister-in-law, Samantha, or her name is Samantha too, but her last name is Robinson, so we're both Samantha Robinson. So that's really weird. So now we're going to go to Goldie. Goldie is after my grandma. This is my great-grandma, actually not my grandma, but this is me and my great-grandma. I don't remember very much about her, but she was, my family tells me all the time how good of a person she was, so that's why my middle name's Goldie. According to the 1900 census, Goldie was a very popular first name and very popular last name in between the years of 1880 to 1990, which would explain why my grandma's name was Goldie. And then that's why I got cursed with Goldie. I hated Goldie even more than I hated Samantha because everybody in school would make fun of me. Everybody would call me Goldilocks or ask me if my name was Golden, so I just didn't even tell people my name in high school. But it was very important to my dad and my grandma to be named after my great-grandma, which is awesome. I mean, I love it now that I'm older, but when I was younger, I hated it. Marie is the name my mom gave me, and I'm guessing she just gave it to me because it just kind of went with everything. There's not really that much meaning behind it. My maiden name was Duffield, but now that I'm married, it's Robinson. When my father was little, he was adopted by my grandpa, so my real last name should have been Lethco, but now that my dad's adopted, my last name was Duffield before I was married. According to Genealogy Family Education, the English origin of Duffield is dove in a field, which means open country. It's weird to look back on my life and to think my whole life I should have been Lethco growing up, and now my whole life up to when I got married I was Duffield. So it's just weird to like go back and forth and think I could have been Samantha Lethco instead of Samantha Duffield, so that was just weird to me. But now that I'm married, I'm so proud of my last name, Robinson, not only because of who the Robinsons are, but because Robinson is the name I got from my husband when we got married, and I'm just so happy to be together and so proud of me and my husband and our little family. According to baby's name, Ocean, Robinson is an English origin, which literally means the son of Robert. When my husband's grandpa was little, he was in the Army. Well, he wasn't little, he was like 18, but when he was in the Army, they couldn't get his name right. His name was Robinson instead of Robinson. So the drill sergeant changed his name in the Army to Robinson. So now that when we go to his family reunions, there's half of them are Robinsons and half of them are Robinsons. So that's just a side note, but it's really weird. It's kind of weird that they can just change your name and you have to go by it then. I always told myself when I had kids that I was going to name them something not common or something that people wouldn't be named a lot. Because I hated growing up and having a name like Samantha that's so common that everybody had that name. So, my first son is Malachi, out of the Bible. Gordon is after my husband and his dad, and Ray's after my dad, and then obviously Robinson. And then everybody in my family has two middle names. So that's why they both have two middle names. And my second son's name is Gabriel Matthew James. Gabriel is, again, out of the Bible. My husband got to pick Gabriel because I got to pick Malachi. And then Matthew after my husband, and James is my husband's favorite book of the Bible, so that's why I got James. And that's how my kids got their name. So now that I've explained to you what my name means to me and what it means to my family, the only thing I want to leave you with is don't name your kids something really common because it's boring and everybody just thinks they're the same person. But now that I'm a bit more grown up, I honestly love my name, and I'm glad my name's Samantha. I'm glad I got to be named after my great-grandma, and I like Marie because it kind of goes with everything, and I really love my last name Robinson because I love my husband and our family. That's it. How far was it?